What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going out and fishing swim baits for big pond bass.
Look at that fish. Jesus, bro. Holy Jesus. I just got obliterated. There he is. Got him. Got him. That's the one I wanted. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I didn't even. Holy Jesus. There's a fish. There's a nice fish.
Alright, you guys, welcome back. As you heard in the intro, today we're going to be going out. We're going to be hitting some neighborhood ponds, and we're going to be fishing swim baits for big pond bass. So let's go over the combo, and then we'll show you guys the gear. So we're throwing the Dobbins MK734C casting rod. Then we've got a Daiwa Tatula CT reel and a 7.2-to-1. And I've got 20-pound mono on it. And so right now I've got a swim jig tied on, and then let's go over the rest of the baits we're bringing along. Alright, you guys, this is the box we're bringing with us. It's a big Plano 3700 size slim box, and here's all of the baits we are bringing with us. So, we've got chatterbaits, we've got swim jigs all up here, another swim jig down here, some more pre-rigged, some more chatterbaits, all that fun stuff. We've got a call shad over here. This one is used and abused, but works great. We've also got the brand new, never before fished mag draft from Megabass. I'm super pumped to throw. Got a couple Nessies. We've got a smaller coal shed that is on a 6/0 1/4 ounce pre-rigged EWG hook. We got a couple other random baits and some paddle tails here for extra trailers. So that is all of the baits we're bringing, and we're going to be fishing local ponds. So without further ado, let's go hit the water. Alright, you guys, we're heading down to our first body of water. It's this pond right behind the house. We're going to go down to this far right corner. I've had some good luck out of here. And so we can't plot. We're throwing just swim baits today. Just kind of see if we can get a bite on just a pretty typical presentation. I've been throwing a lot of downside stuff recently, so it's kind of fun to throw a little bigger size in and see what they do with it. They may be fired up and feisty for something big. So we'll just have to see. A lot of grass. It's gonna be the one issue. We won't be throwing anything with trebles over in this pond. That will wait until we get up to the front pond. This one's got way too much grass to throw any sort of treble hooks. But yeah, we're just going to, like I said, you saw all the swim baits. We're gonna fish those, and so I will see you guys hopefully momentarily on a fish. Ooh, he was biting at it, guys. Oh my gosh, he was right there. Hang on. They're right back out over here. See if we can get him. He was right up here underneath this. I watched him. I swam him away. He was scared. Threw right in front of his face and he hit it. Darn, bro. That's so annoying. He hit it. He was mouthing it too much for me to set the hook. And if I set the hook, I was just going to take a jig to the face. Darn. I didn't realize he was going to be sitting that shallow. That's insane. Alright, so if we know that, then this fish that likes to sit over here in this corner is probably still here. There's one that sits right about here. There he is. There he is. I knew he sat there. Bro, he's hustling too. That's a nice one. That's a pretty good fish, you guys. Let's go. Oh, I threw it on his freaking head, bro. Oh, yeah. Get his butt out of here. Oh, he is feisty. Let's go, baby. Oh, I love that. That's a decent fish, y'all. That's a pretty good fish. Oh, yeah. The swim jig does it again. I threw it on the rocks past the fish. Funny enough, I actually threw it up onto the bank on the other side, and then just let it drop right back down in front of him, and I watched that bait take off, and I just knew it. Oh yeah, he's got it getting there. Hang on, we're gonna get him unhooked. There we go, bro. Oh,
We're chilling, bro. He didn't even tear up the plastic. All right, let's get a weight on this guy. This is a nice fish. I'm gonna guess 2 1/3-ish, probably 2 1/3, 2 1/4 pounds. So we're in that range. The old Crusty Bass Pro Shop scale out. It is zeroed. All right, let's get old buddy weighed out. 2 7 3/4. It's not a bad fish. He is going around quite a bit. Yeah, he's pretty pissed off. All right, let's get a good picture of him real quick for the this might be a good picture to have, so let's throw him right next to that, because we caught him on that. Grab me a quick picture. There we go. All right, let's get this fish put back, y'all. You gonna shake me off? Nope, maybe not. There we go. That's a nice fish. All right, let's put her back. All right, man. And she's gonna swim off nice and strong. Let's go. That's such a great fish to catch. I love that. You guys heard me say there's that fish right here under that grass that swam off. I was like, okay. I was like, if that fish is sitting there, it's sitting that shallow up, then I'll bet that next fish, right? I know there's one that sits over on that rock bank all the time, but it's always a decent fish. I was like, okay, I wonder if it's sitting up there. I'll show y'all where I cast it to. So obviously I'm standing here, and I threw it over here and actually landed in these rocks. I'll show you. So also I adjusted my settings. Hopefully my walking isn't nearly as like jolty. So, and there's one more on those rocks we're about to cast into in a second. But I actually cast it across and landed my bait right over here in these rocks where my rod's pointing. And then just pulled it back in. It just sits right here, and I smoked it. Let's try and go back to back here. Let's see. Ooh, had one. Hang on, I had one. Hang on, let's go right back at him. I had one on me right there. That's funny. I know there's that one that sits up on these rocks too. This one's always kind of eluded me. Ooh, I saw one perk up right there. Right there. I saw him swim. See if he moved out here just for a second. He might have. I know they patrol this edge quite a bit too, right along this. There's a grass line. You guys can probably see it. So, my plan for this fishing is, see these grass lines are coming off of these banks, and I'm just kind of throwing just off the grass line out in the open water. Those fish are sitting back in the grass, right? And if they're sitting in that grass, they're waiting for someone to come by so they can ambush, right? Remember, fish are ambush predators, especially bass. They like to ambush, like to lay low and wait till something goes past them if they can. And so that's kind of the plan here, is to try and get one to just do what it's supposed to do and ambush my bait. I got a follower, I think. There's a fish. Nope. Oh. What was that, net? Or it might have been net, honestly, but I don't know. There's a lot of netting here. I might have just hooked into that net by accident. But I know there's a fish in here where I saw it swimming. So, that's okay. Alright, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with that fish catch, honestly. That was a good catch. See that, guys? Always pick up your trash. I'm always picking up other people's trash out here. I don't care whose it is. I'll pick it up if it's any sort of fishing trash. Line, hooks, worms. Just pick it up, bro. No need to litter our water. I don't like when people leave their trash out here. Like, just pick it up, take it with you. It's not that hard. I mean, it doesn't weigh anything. It's not difficult. I mean, I just threw it in a pocket in my backpack and take it home, and we'll discard the hook, and I throw the plastic into my my little box. I keep all my old plastics in to remill. I mean, it's just that simple. We're keeping our ecosystems clean, so make sure you guys are doing that too. I don't know if that's the carp over there, or if that's a bass. I just keep seeing a bubble trail over across the pond. I can't quite tell what it is. It's right over here. Get a little pull start. You guys have a nose for throwing a white chatterbait now. Can't wait to. Oh, had one right there. Had one right there. Hang on. We're right back in there. Let's see. I had one bite. I had one right there. I don't think he trailed the whole time. That's the funny part, though. I don't think he used a trailer. I think I just kind of threw it in front of his nose right at the end. Let's see. The problem is he hit it so light, it just felt like I was trying to pull it through some grass, and I felt it start to swim. I was like, "Oh, that's actually a fish." And I think I just hook set it too late and put it together a little bit too late, and you'd realize he was incorrect about it being real. Yep. As you guys can see, there's a lot of, it all fell off, but there's plenty of grass in here, so. There you go. Just start up real quick. Just cut right in this ATV where I like it. It's just a little mini one, so. Alright, I'm probably gonna move on to the next pond, you guys. This one, we'll come back to it later. If I want to move up, there's a different pond I want to fish, so. Alright, you guys, here's pond number 2 right here. Moving up, it's our normal order. So we're up at this kind of front small one. Known for smaller fish, but typically a decent amount of bites. So let's try and get some bites together and figure out a pattern here, see if they're biting. They seem to like the chatterbait the last pond, so. We're getting close to that time of the year where it's going to be chatterbait, spinnerbait, and they'll be by just anything with a blade on it and just have fun. So it's about that time of the year where they're just reaction bait, and so gonna be a lot of reaction bait soon. It's getting ready to, I mean, it's middle of August, end of August already. It's almost September, crazy enough. So it's gonna be a lot of reaction baits. We're not gonna spend a ton of time in this pond. I want to go to the other pond. This is just a stop on the way in, just to see if there's anything going on here. We're not going to spend really any time. We're not going to throw much more than just this chatterbait here. Got a fish looking at right here. Yeah, so we're just going to work around to this other corner, and if we don't get anything, we'll just be at the next pond, because the next pond up is where you can get some nice fish at, and that's where I want to go. I know they're a little more active up at that pond too. This pond's been very lethargic recently. I'm not sure why. I've struggled to get bites here on literally everything. I had one right there. He grabbed onto my tail and then let go almost immediately. There's one. There's one right. Oh, and he came off. That's too bad, bro. That's just too bad. Let's right back into it, see if we can get another one at it. There's a couple in there. There's one following it. There's one following it for a second. We've got a couple over here. They're kind of trailing it. Just hooking into grass so quickly right now is my problem. I'm not even getting the chatterbait to vibrate. It's probably my last cast over here. We're just gonna move up to the next pond. We kind of got one out of here. I had one. Darn. All right, well, we're just gonna move on to the next pond. I'm not the biggest fan of this pond recently. It's been off. The fish just aren't biting here. So, on to the next pond. And hallelujah, guys, we're at the good pond here, my favorite pond on this property. I've caught my PB twice out of here, actually. Caught my first ever fish over 3.5 pounds out of here, and then I broke the 4.5 pound mark out of here as well. So, not saying we're gonna cover 5 tonight. It'd be sick if we did, but I think I've actually caught the biggest fish out of this pond, funny enough. I think that 4.5, I mean, we might grow bigger, but man, we're in Indiana, and 4.5 is a big fish for a small pond in Indiana like this. So we'll just have to see what we get into tonight. You never know. Now, if that 4.5 for this fall really beefs up and gets himself fat, and we can. Ooh, I got nudged right there, but not enough. He just nudged me. For that 4.5 pounder I caught this fall, really fattens himself up, or herself up. Technically, it's probably a girl. She fattens herself up real good for me. I have a shot to break 5 if we can get her back this fall at the right time. From my estimates and how she had looked like she had just eaten. So I think I got pretty lucky on when I caught her. I think she's probably normally about a 4 pounder, maybe 4.4, somewhere in there. Can't get the chatterbait to stay under right now. It's all mossed up. So, yeah, we're just gonna sit here. We're gonna cast this edge first for a bit. I've got a lot of luck out of this corner. Let me just see if we can't pull out. Not sure why, but my chatterbait will not stay under right now. Sometimes it just seems to happen. See if we can get anything to nudge it right here. Just gonna kill it. Nope. Alrighty. That sure didn't work. Get out of the fish's mouth, darn it. Had one bite, threw right back at it. Maybe it moved out, maybe it's a different fish. But I just pulled a little too hard there, a little too early. I have to let him take it for a second. So, I wonder if it's too much, where that blade's just, holy crap, that is really dark to the southeast. That's insane, you guys. Look at that. I didn't realize that it's so bright out to the west and the north, and then go back to the southeast, and it looks like a tornado. That's insane. But it's cool though. I like that contrast is nice. Had one right there, you guys. Had one right there. Had it. I'm gonna expose this hook just a hair more. I'll show you guys where we're going here. Old blue coal shed, weighted EWG. There you go. I got that hook a little bit exposed. I'm just throwing right up in here and just wobbling it across. So we're working this slow. Problem with these coal sheds, unless you really weight them down, they have a tendency to breach. You kind of have to really work them slow, or else they're just going to pop out and just be almost a wake bait. There's one right there on the coal shed. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh, he's feisty too. Where we got him though? Where we got one on the coal? Let's get him up here. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh, and he unhooked himself, bro, on the freaking coal shed, bro. I absolutely love it. All right, we're not going to weigh this guy though. He's not worth weighing. Wait for him to quit flopping. I'll put him back. That's not bad, bro. We're smackdowning right now. A little Swimbait smackdown action here. Man, this one's sharper than heck. Sharp teeth on him, bro. He's not huge, but he's big enough to eat a 5-inch bait, so let's just set him in nice and gently. And he can swim back. There we go. This nice gentle put back. Nothing crazy. Let's go right up in this corner. I like to hang out over here, see if we can get one to convince another one to bite. I had a good feeling about this. I like the coal shad. I think it's a really good bait fish presentation. It's got a really nice slow wobble to it. It looks good in the water. I like this color too. So let's see how it works out. Obviously, there's another one. We don't have to see how it works out because there's two. Oh yeah, we got us two now. There we go. 2 on 3 casts is pretty good. We're gonna work first, keeping them up and up on the bank. There we go. And he's up. There's 2 in one clip. That's insane. Alrighty. Get this guy unhooked. There we go. Ours is gonna be a little feisty here. Not bad fish. Bro, he's messed up. Bro, look at that. Look at his back fin, bro. That's insane, you guys. Look at that. I mean, he has messed up bad, bro. That back fin of his is insane. Look at that. He's all wonkied up. Let's set him back real nice. And back in. There he goes. And he's off. There's another one on the coal shed, though. That's, I have to pick up a few more of these, or that's how they're going to hit at him. That's insane. And if this is made with the same plastic as the original coal shad, a 3-pack of these ought to last quite a bit of time. I mean, that's pretty good, especially because I have this on a screw lock UWG, so the front shouldn't tear at all. So it just comes down to the durability of the plastic, and from my experience, Berkley makes extremely durable plastic. So there's one. There's a fish. Another one on the coal shed. But I'm not giving him a fighting chance, really. I'm just going to pull. Oh, he came off. Oh, that's so annoying, you guys. He came off. That's okay, though. That counts. There's another decent fish. Again, just on this pre-rigged coal shed. I mean, I'm just throwing it up along the bank and getting them where they're feeding, and it should be really nice. Wouldn't mind that one bit. You guys, it's time we're going to break it out officially. The Mega Bass Mag Draft large swim bait. Here's our color, nice pink and green color boot tail with the magnetic hold for the swim bait underneath. So it is officially time to break out the I think you can rig it multiple ways on the underside, either that way, or I like to bury the one hook. And so let's go ahead and tie it on. Alright guys, we got the Mag Draft tied on. Let's give her a go. First time ever throwing it. Mess up the action. Had one right there. Had one nibble at it right there, but didn't take at it. Darn it. Let's go right back at him now. Let's go right back into here so we can get the take back. Let's see what we got here. So I have him kind of swipe. Just start right here and just start throwing down so we can get into what kind of trouble we can get into with some fish. There's some grass. I definitely got some grass on it now. And that's going to be the one issue we're going to have along these banks, is there's a lot of this hydrilla, I think is what this grass is. I don't know what exactly this is, but this stuff. And it grows like a monster here. It's brutal. There's one. There's one on the mag draft right there. Right in front of our face. There's one, you guys. Let's go. That's money. Our first mag draft fish. Alright. Better feel calm down. Okay. Let's see how buddy's hooked. Got some treble hooks to get to. There we go. I hate treble hooks sometimes, but man, do they catch you some fish. He's double hooked on these trebles. Bro's got 2 hooks in them right now. I'll start here. That's how I do it. As I find where he's hooked, unhook one, and then there. The second one just comes undone on its own usually. So there we go. There's our first fish on the mag draft. Set that off to the side. Not a very big fish. He's not worth weighing, that's for sure. He's just a little floppy guy, but he's a fish nonetheless. Not a bad little guy. So not a bad fish. Let's put him back. Thank him as we continue our, as I said, our swim bait smackdown tonight. Alright you guys, we're back with the swim jig, this time in like a Tennessee shad kind of color here. So a nice like green pumpkin with some orange in it and some like red, and a nice Tennessee shad trailer. Kind of throw right out along here. I've had some nice fish out of this little corner over here. Let's get some. I had one again, but I just late reaction. I don't know why my reaction was so late there. We're going to go right back at it. Can't get the bite again. Oh! There he is. There it is. Got him on the second try. There he is. Got him. Fish. Not bad. This little guy. Oh, there we go. There's fish. There's not very big, but there's a fish. Yeah, he's tiny. That's just, that hurts. I mean, honest, that kind of hurts the ego, bro. I mean, that's what we're catching out here on this. I mean, bro, look at the difference. He's almost eating his own size. He's not very big, so he's gonna go back. I mean, they go back regardless. We don't eat out of this pond. This pond's gross. I would never eat a fish out of this pond. It's just not sanitary. Too much garbage dumped in it. But there's a fish. Again, look at that sunset, you guys. It is just beautiful out for a sunset. Gotta love it. There's another fish. They're hitting so light tonight, and probably because they're just so small. So the swim jig seems to be the one that's working the most. It's a little bit more of a downsized profile. It's a little more subtle. I don't think we're quite into chatterbait season yet. It's just still this kind of subtle just swim action, I think, is what's going to work for us. So again, here's the look. First, nice that grass, of course. There's our look. Very simple. The VMC swim jigs had a 5/0 hook, 3/8 ounce. I've had a 4-inch Rapala Mayer and just a. There's a fish through it right on its freaking head. Right on its head too. Just out of that corner there. He's little again. Darn it, bro. But hey, it's a may not be the biggest fish in the world, but we're still catching fish, so I'm happy with it. There we go. Just another nice little guy, not very big. Back he goes, and off into the wilderness. So, but just a 4-inch Rapala Mayer. And that skirts gives it a little bit of an extra just size. Just just kind of makes it look bulkier in the water. And then just nice, easy paddle tail action. If you guys listen to Jacob Wheeler talk about his design of the Mayor, it's just made by him in Crush City Customs with Rapala. He's actually an Indianapolis guy, which is cool. So he's from where I'm fishing at, and so I mean it's a very simple, not huge wobble, nice little tight wobble, just basic paddle tail swim bait that obviously can fish by itself or throw on as a trailer. I like to throw it on as a trailer, but I'm sure it does. I had one. I'm sure it does just fine on its own on like a weighted EWG. I'm curious about its buoyancy. I've never tried it on its own. There's one. That's, again, bro, it's just dink fest out here, bro. But we're still pulling them in like crazy. I mean, this is a 4-minute clip, I think, so far, and we're on our 3rd fish. So fish a minute's pretty good out here. Let's see. If we're at 3:24, so we're about a fish a minute. That's pretty good. They're not big, but we're having fun. Catching fish, talking fishing, just pulling out of this corner. There's bound to be a bigger one somewhere in here too. I can just tell there's got to be a nice one in here. Cut my PB over off that edge. So yeah, just gonna keep fishing and see what we can't pull together. But as we were saying though, with this Rapala Mayor, it was designed by a guy from Indianapolis to just be a very downsized, simple, just easygoing swim bait. You know what I mean? There's nothing big, flashy, and fancy about it. It swims through the water and it paddles. If you look at it, I mean, here it's a small paddle motion. Wish I could show you guys. I mean, it's only moving. I mean, half an inch each way, a quarter inch each way. I mean, it's really not. It's not getting anywhere close to side size. It's very understated paddle kick. There's one right there. Just kind of nibbled at the tail. But yeah, that's why I like it. It's not a big profile either. It's downsized enough that you can catch small fish, but you can also bring in some nice fish too. I mean, I've caught, 310s and 312s on it. When I was down in South Carolina, on this exact size, on the black and blue one. If you guys want to see that, just go to the channel. It's the video titled South Carolina's Best Swim Bait. It's a 20-minute fishing challenge episode I did with it. I also fished in like my PB video when I was down there that I've actually broken since then, funny enough. But it's a good lure. It comes through grass pretty well. It doesn't catch it. It'll pull stuff with it, but it doesn't like ever seem to get hung up or have to really like force it out. It does pretty well. So I am happy with this. So we're gonna give this a couple more casts, and I think we might end up calling it. There's one. Oh, it feels actually pretty good. Maybe not. I can't tell if it's swimming. Nope. It's okay. It's okay. It's not a huge fish, but it's not a bad fish either. It's a decent little guy. Nice little fish. It's not bad at all, you guys. I mean, that is our 4th fish in not a huge time frame, so there's another nice little fish. I think that's going to call it, though, guys. I think we're going to end the video actually on that fish, just because we don't want to do. You guys don't seem to like the hour-long videos that I do. Obviously, the shorter videos seem to do better, so we're going to hopefully. I think this is about a half hour of recording. Not sure though. So yeah.
Alrighty, you guys, that is it for today's video. The swim bait, slam down, the smackdown, whatever you want to call it. Kind of a dink fest, but we caught a lot of fish. On swim baits, had a ton of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I'm actually going up this weekend. When I say this weekend, it's the week of filming, but you guys should be getting some videos soon. Gonna go up and be back up in northern Indiana for some more fishing up there. So hopefully you guys get a cool night fishing video out of it. And then I may have a second video in store. We'll just have to see what we can't put together. So not sure yet. But hopefully I'm planning on some night fishing up there. So hopefully a cool night fishing video for you guys, because who doesn't love fishing at night? So smallies, largemouth, muskie, pike, whatever wants to bite up there. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that video. But if you did enjoy today's video, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and ring that notification bell, as it is the easiest way to support my channel. We're
pushing towards 1,100 subs. Would love it if we could make it there and then beyond. We've kind of been stagnant where we are. It's kind of my fault I haven't been pushing videos as much, so hopefully we can do that. Oh, and just watch my fiance drive by. But so yeah, that is today's video. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys spending your time here, and I will see you all next time.